I want to talk to every ICE and Border Patrol agent out there working for the American murder machine. Every shit-stained, bootlicking foot soldier who follows the lead of Kristi Noem, Greg Bovino, Stephen Goebbels Miller, and Donald fucking Trump. I just came here to say this. You're all guilty. When you put on that uniform, when you pull that mask over your face, when you strap on that tactical gear and go out and terrorize American citizens in their own neighborhoods, you are all guilty. Every single one of you masked up ICE and Border Patrol agents, every brown shirt, Gestapo, Nazi, white supremacist, Christian nationalist piece of absolute shit. When you put on that mask, you are guilty. When you refuse to give your name, you are guilty. When you participate in this death squad, you are guilty. When you stand there and watch your colleagues murder civilians and do fucking nothing, you are guilty. Let me make this crystal fucking clear, because I know that some of you are sitting there thinking, well, I didn't pull the trigger. I don't give a fuck. You don't get to wear the outfit of the murder machine and then claim that you're different. You don't get to put on the same uniform and hide behind the same masks, participate in the same operations, and then distance yourself from the murders your colleagues commit. Every single one of you who showed up to terrorize Minneapolis today made a choice. You chose to be part of an organization that has murdered at least 2 American citizens in 17 days. You chose to put on the same uniform. You chose to hide behind the same masks as the agents who killed Alex Pretti and Renee Good. You chose to participate in an operation that treats American lives as disposable. That's not individual accountability, that is collective guilt. And you fucking earned it. When you work for ICE right now, not last year, not 5 years ago, but right fucking now, you're saying, I'm okay with what Jonathan Ross did to Renee Good. You're saying that you watched that video of a federal agent shooting an unarmed woman point blank in the head, and you thought, yeah, I still want to be a part of this organization. When you put on that Border Patrol uniform right now, you're saying, I'm okay with what happened to Alex Pretti. You're saying that you saw the video of agents executing a man in the streets, pumping round after round into him as he lay there on the ground, and you decided, yep, these are my people. When you mask your face and you refuse to identify yourself right now, you are saying, I'm a willing participant in state-sanctioned murder. You are all guilty, every single one of you. You've inherited their guilt. You've chosen the same path. You've adopted the same methods. You've joined the death squad. And here's what kills me. You fucking know this. You've seen the videos. You've read the reports. You've watched your colleagues brutalize families, separate children, terrorize communities, and murder civilians with impunity. And every single fucking morning, you wake up and make the conscious decision to be a part of it. That's not ignorance. You're not just following orders. That's a choice, a deliberate, calculated, morally bankrupt choice to be a foot soldier in a fascist murder machine. You want to know why we call you Nazis? This is why. Because when the next person dies, and there will be a next person, don't fucking doubt that for a second, that blood is on all of your hands. Collectively, completely, without exception. And you know what the most fucked up part is? You're gonna go home tonight. You're gonna take off that uniform, wash off the blood and the tear gas and the pepper spray, and you're gonna sit down to dinner with your fucking family like you didn't just spend the day terrorizing your neighbors, this community. You're gonna tell yourself that you're one of the good ones. You're gonna convince yourself that you're just doing your job. You're gonna rationalize and compartmentalize and distance yourself from the horror that you participated in. But here's the thing. You don't identify yourselves. You cover your faces with masks and balaclavas like the fucking paramilitary death squad you've become. Same look, same tactical gear, same soulless approach to human suffering. You want to operate as one mass of state violence? Fine. Then you get to own it as one mass of murderers. You're all the fucking same. You dress alike, you act alike, you speak like monsters, you terrorize like fascists, you abuse like sadists, you murder like executioners. Every single agent who terrorizes our communities with the full backing of federal authority, every one of you is guilty of every atrocity committed by your death cult. You don't get to distance yourself from the murders it commits. When you're standing shoulder to shoulder with killers, backing them up, protecting them, becoming them. And next week, when another body hits the news and another one of you masked fascists execute another human being in our streets, then the blood will be on all of your hands. Every single one of you will be responsible. Not just the agent who pulls the trigger, all of you. And you want to know something? We are tired of taking on the victim mentality. We are tired of being target practice for you sadistic fucks. Because when we only identify as victims, we are accepting your framing. We are accepting that we are powerless, that we are targets, that our role is to absorb the violence and your bullets and hope that someone will eventually care. Fuck that. Fuck that entirely. It is time to flip the script. Every one of you masked up terrorists are the face of villainy. When you all participate in the same system of terror, then you own every single atrocity that system commits. You are the machine. So when we condemn ICE and Border Patrol, we are condemning the entire fascist apparatus that you have chosen to serve. You made this choice. You chose the uniform over your humanity. You chose the paycheck over your conscience. You chose fascism over freedom. And now you get to live with what that makes you. The government will protect you for your atrocities for now, but we will never forget. We will never forgive. We will never stop reminding you what you are. You are murderers. You are terrorists. You are fascists. You are the enforcement arm of a white supremacist, Christian nationalist regime that sees American lives as disposable obstacles to their authoritarian vision. And when history judges this moment as America descends into fascism, you won't get to say you were just following orders. You won't get to say you didn't know. You won't get to say it wasn't you. Because you made the choice every single day to put on that uniform, to participate in that death squad. You are guilty. Every single one of you.